Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing another one of your favorite videos, which is an apartment tour. This one is a condo, so this one is owned, but this is this is such a cool unit. I'm particularly excited about this unit because you're kind of gonna be able to get to know like the evolution of this unit a little bit more, but I don't wanna be the one to explain it. Let me introduce you because this is Kelly's condo.
Hello.
Hello. Kelly, tell them how we know each other, because this is fun.
This is fun. So Kyra and I met. I'm also a Chicago real estate broker, and we met earlier this year because we are both 30 under 30 winners.
Cheers to that.
Cheers. And we're also neighbors.
I know. We didn't know each other before we won, and she literally lives like a 5-minute walk from me. So I'm in good company.
It's been awesome to get to know you.
I know, same. So Kelly, talk to us a little bit about your unit. When did you buy it? What's going on with it? Tell us,
Totally.
Give us all the deets.
All right, so we are currently in River North on the Chicago River North Branch. We're actually in one of the Montgomery Ward historic buildings, AKA OG Amazon. So this building was built in 1928, converted into condos in early 2000s. We've lived here for about 4 years, did a pretty major renovation project in 2021, and we're in the process of actually selling it. So
I feel like it's got to be this bittersweet thing for you because your loft is so cool, but you are also moving into a super cool new place, which is really exciting for you in the suburbs.
Totally, which was also built in 1928. So when I heard that, I was like, there's something cosmic about this. But yes, moving out to Western Springs to an old English tutor, but very bittersweet to be leaving here. We've really loved it.
Yeah, it is incredible. It's particularly fun for me to hear the rundown of you talking about your place, because normally I'm like doing these tours with people who live in apartment complexes and stuff, but you know the history of this building and you're a realtor and you have like actual facts, which makes this especially fun. So that being said, let's go ahead and let's check out your spot.
Cool, let's do it. Hey guys, welcome to my condo. Come on in.
All right, before we jump in and do anything, who is this?
This is Pax. This is my 3-year-old golden doodle. This is a super dog-friendly building, fun fact. We're really close to the Larrabee Dog Park, so it's almost like a requirement to have a dog if you live in this area. Not actually.
He's perfect and I love him. Talk to us about what's going on behind and what you've done, because I love it so much.
Totally. So one of the requirements when we were deciding on a unit back in 2019 was picking a floor that had the high ceilings, because once you go above floor 5, they're a little bit shorter, so you don't have the ability to build out a second floor loft, which we weren't sure if we were going to do, but wanted to have that potential. So we lived in the space for a couple of years, which was good advice from my in-laws, was to really live in the space and then figure out what you want to do after you've had a chance to settle in.
On that, I want to ask, do you think that was good advice too, even though you were living in the unit when you did the renovations then? Because that sounds hard.
Yeah, living through construction dust is not fun, and it's already close quarters, but I don't know how else we would have done it, honestly. But once we were ready, we had decided to build a 2nd-story loft to just particularly with the timing of COVID, both of us were working from home a lot more, so having this secondary space was huge, in addition to a guest bedroom. With the kitchen, it was that early 2000s kind of typical light brown maple, green granite counters, a lot of brown, so we wanted to lighten it up. Really liked the shaker cabinets that we had, so we ended up professionally refinishing them. New counters, new hardware from CB2. We kind of wanted to carry some of the grays and whites that we had in this space into the living room. So here we have our gas fireplace that had that like blue-green slate tile of the early 2000s as well. Tiling it, we actually decided to get slabs of quartz and just totally cover it up that way. We also added a dry bar here, which has been really fun for entertaining. It's a nice secondary space if we're grilling. Having that countertop is very nice.
What was here before?
Nothing.
So it was just like a weird little...
We had a little bookcase, but it just, like, it felt so minuscule compared to like the scale of this space.
Another thing in your living room, you added in the chandelier, right?
This was actually, I can't take credit for this. This was
really?
the previous owners, but they got it from Lightology. down on Chicago, which I love their light
So
fixtures. And so yeah, that is staying with the condo when it does sell.
Wow, it goes so well.
Yeah.
I totally thought that you put that in yourself.
Yeah.
But that's really cool that that came with. Okay, so one of the things, like, I'm looking for a future loft of my own too, and one of the things that I am like dead set on is like I really, really, really want outdoor space. So I love that yours has outdoor space and just like the prettiest view of it. So talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, that is kind of a unique feature of this building because a lot of the old warehouses obviously did not have balconies, but they added cantilevered balconies to almost all of the units.
Never heard. What does that mean?
It's kind of like the cables come down as opposed to like they're structurally supported via cantilevered. And they kept it in theme with the Art Deco. So you'll see the railings are kind of match the architecture of that era. And a huge selling point for us in deciding on this unit was the fact that it's on the river. I mean, I don't know when else in my life I will ever be able to say that I lived on the Chicago River, and it's fun. It's where all of the architecture boats go by. So I've picked up a lot of Chicago history by not having to pay for the tours, which is an added bonus.
All right, we're saving the best part of this video for last, which is the upstairs den. But why don't you go ahead and show us your primary suite?
All right, let's go. So the biggest goal that I wanted to achieve with our bedroom was keeping it really minimalist, quiet, a place for sleeping. We don't have a TV or anything. Peloton did make its way in at some point.
Like quiet and peaceful, like going to sleep with the Peloton.
Okay, that doesn't get used though. It's just a fixture in the corner. But kept, artwork to a minimum, and we love it. The shades are blackout and sunshades, which is a must, particularly for how big these windows are. You get a lot of afternoon sunlight with the western exposure. And then we've got a walk-through closet with alpha shelving that was outfitted. Some people choose to put doors over it, but I kind of like the open look. Some of the units, because you still have that open ceiling height, have even done like additional storage above, or even I've seen a meditation studio.
What?
In one of them with a small ladder. So there's more room to expand here, which is kind of cool. The primary bath, we also cannot take credit for. The previous owners did a gut job right before we purchased, and they did an amazing job. All marble tile in the shower, quartz countertop, beautiful custom vanity.
On that note, I particularly love a walk-through closet. I have one too, and I like it much more than a walk-in closet because you're not wasting the space that is
so
usually the floor.
functional.
Yeah,
exactly.
Because in a walk-in closet, you'd still have this square footage, but it just wouldn't be able to be utilized. But now it's like a walk-through, it's a pass. It makes sense to be there. So this is like my favorite sort of setup as far as a primary suite goes. If I was to design my own place, it would be bedroom, walk-through closet, bathroom, same as this is.
Yeah, and it's awesome storage. We never even ended up getting dressers.
Kept it really to your like Zen minimal bedroom that you
Exactly.
wanted, minus the Peloton. All right, so this is your second bedroom. So this is the bedroom that used to be completely lofted and open and wasn't enclosed at all.
Exactly. So it was really more like a den when we purchased. There was no door frame, totally open to the ceiling. So being able to close this off was important, but we also wanted to keep natural light in and not make it feel like a closet. So that's why we made sure that we added a transom window with the open concept. There were no doors on this. And while I can handle that for our bedroom closet, I needed a closet where I could just stuff things in and nobody see. And so I did some digging around, and actually this was another Amazon find. These are on a track, but it's a nice kind of alternative to closet doors that save space.
I've never seen anything like that. I'm going to need you to send me the link, even though I have no purpose for them. I just need that knowledge in my back pocket. It doesn't feel like you're sleeping in a closet or den or anything like that. Like, you've made this into a really nice, like, proper bedroom.
So over here, we've got our second full bath with a tub, which was important to me to still have a soaking tub. Coat closet here, in-unit laundry over here.
And let's go check out the coolest part about your whole place, which is the den upstairs.
All right, let's do it. So here's the square footage that we added, which is really the size of the bedroom downstairs.
Do you know how big it is up here?
I want to say 200. Yeah, 200 square feet. And again, this is sort of a multi-use space, day-to-day, my husband's office, but we also found some fun small space furniture to make a little movie area.
Do you guys actually come up and watch TV and stuff up here?
We do, actually. Yeah.
You use
usually like popcorn movie nights, not like my day-to-day, you know, reality TV, but so one of the benefits of this renovation that we didn't even realize at the out front was access to this furnace closet, which prior to renovating, we had to call maintenance to change out our filters because we don't have a ladder.
This is very high in the air if you don't have a set of stairs.
So in addition to our storage locker on the second floor, we have this like 7x7 space that we put all our Christmas decorations in, cleaning supplies, Costco extras, so it's awesome.
That's such a fun surprise.
Yes.
All right, Kelly, well, thank you so much for taking us around. If you can't tell, I'm like geeking out over her place. I just think it's so cool and it's so unique. And what I really love is that yours, unlike anything that I've ever posted before, you've done so much with your space and it's been such a transformation that it's cool to have you talk about not just your space and what you've done with it, like decor-wise with your furniture and everything, but what you've done with it on like a renovation side. So I love this so much.
Thank you. Come over anytime.
Well, hopefully I won't be able to because it is for sale. So do you want to give them all of the spiel of anything else that you feel like they should know if somebody is interested in buying it?
Sure. Yeah. So our condo is new-ish to the market. So as you've seen, 2 beds, 2 baths plus a den. We also have a heated garage parking spot. So yeah, if anyone's interested, reach out to me, reach out to Kyra.
The listing is in the description box as well as my email. As you guys know, I am a broker with Compass. Kelly here with Engel and Volker. If you haven't already, hit that big red subscribe button. I post 2 videos a week and would love for you to follow along. Thank you again so much. Cheers to us being 30 under 30 class of 2023. I'm still like over the moon about it. I don't know if that's ever gonna fade though.
Never.
Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you next time.
Thanks, Kyra. Bye.